Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Hayley. Today's video we are doing my edges routine, and there are two parts to this video. So the first part is I'm going to lay down my edges. It's going to be really slick, really cute, and then the second part I'm going to make them all messy and chill and a relaxed type of look. So whatever you prefer, I'm doing it in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So without further ado, we're going to get right into this tutorial. Okay, so of course to do your edges, you're gonna need a few things. I went ahead and slicked back my hair with this Cannabis Eco Style. Yeah, the Cannabis Eco Style. For my edges, I'll be using my edge booster. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a minute, you've seen this in countless videos. I think this is the third video you've seen it in. So that's my ride or die. You already know that I love that product. If you have thicker edges and they're harder to lay down, you should go ahead and get the extra strong hold. The second thing you'll be needing is an edges brush. I just have the one from a random beauty supply store. It has the brush on top and then the comb on the bottom and then the cattail comb. The last thing that you'll be needing is obviously a scarf. We're gonna lay these edges and set them. So you're gonna need a scarf to tie around your hair after you're done with your edges. So the first thing I like to do is start from the bottom right here and just take these edges out. I need a mirror. Okay. So what you're gonna wanna do is start at the bottom, or by your ear really, and take this part of your edges out. I don't think these are edges, I just like to have these out. We're just gonna start by taking all the hair that you need for your edges out. And then I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to slide. I have a big forehead, as you can tell. So I'm going to slide my comb right here and take these edges out and brush all of them out a little bit. And then we're gonna slide right here, take these edges out as well. So I'm just gonna finish taking my edges out and then we're gonna start laying them. For this part right here, I usually just brush them out. Those are the easiest ones that come out because they're the hardest ones to lay down. You know what I mean? Okay, I've taken all my edges out. I don't like to lay my little, what is it called? What is it called? A hook or something like that? Let me know in the description box what this is called. But I don't like to lay this part. A lot of people will swoop it over, but I don't do that. It looks really weird, especially because I have a deep one. I just don't do it. So we're gonna do two edges looks today. The first one is just laid for a slick look, and then the second one is kind of a messy, wispy, cute look. So I prefer the second one, as you might be able to tell, but I can't do the second one without doing the first one. It'll make more sense when I do it, but stay tuned if you want to see the second one. But right now we're going to do the one where it's totally laid, super dramatic, and yeah. I'm starting with my edge booster on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and brush it with my brush like so, and take my edges, drag down, and then swoop over. And I also like to come into a little bit in my hairline and lay that too, just so it's super dramatic. Yeah. So I'm just going to take down here, and actually I'm gonna bring more out. Take down here and pull down, and then I'm gonna drag over like so. And as you can tell, I'm putting my finger down where I don't want my edges to move and then dragging the parts that I still need to manipulate. Okay, so now we have these two swoops done. I only do 3 on each side, so the last one is fairly easy. I'm just going to take these hairs, comb that back real quick. I'm gonna take these hairs and I'm gonna go ahead and swoop them like that. I don't really do much to this little piece right here. I don't curl it, I don't wet it. I kind of like it straighter, especially when my hair is out of a braid out. So I'm just going to leave it very curly or very swooped right there. Okay, so now you can see this side is very laid. So as you can see, a little bit does go a long way because I still have this much product on my finger. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this side with the product that's left on my finger. On this side of my hair, I just have more baby hairs up here. So it might be a little bit different, a little uneven on this side, but it's whatever. Nobody's paying attention that much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this side. I'm gonna take more edge control on my finger and go ahead and lay the rest. Again, dragging down over and making sure I hold my finger where I want it to be swooped. And if you see me taking out more hair, it's because I want it to be super dramatic. I love when my edges are like so dramatic and so overdone. Like that's my style. So I like my edges to match. And yeah, and the more hair you have out after you're done with step one, this is like step one of my edges routine because I prefer the second way I do them. The more edges I have out right now, the better it'll look in step two. You'll see it when we get to it. Now that I'm done with the first step of my edge routine, I'm gonna go ahead and set them with my scarf. I'm just gonna tie my scarf around it. I'm gonna tie my scarf around them and then we're gonna wait till they set. I don't know how long. I'm gonna wait about like 20 minutes and see how we are after that. I'll see y'all in 20 minutes and then we can finish and go on to step two. My edges have been setting for a while now. I kind of took off my scarf halfway through so that they could dry down, if you know what I mean, like the edge control can dry. So now I'm going to move on to the second step of my edge routine. And so this might seem a little bit weird, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to slide my comb or my cattail comb under and literally rip them up, like take them up and kind of mess them up. So I'm gonna slide this under here, and when they're set, you can easily slide them through there, so they're not set all the way. But I'm gonna just slide my edges brush under there and rip these up. This one never really set, but slide it under here and rip it up under there and get all those up. So now my edges are kind of messy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back through and comb them again. But now they're going to be like ripped up, kind of messy, a little bit disheveled, you know. So I'm going to gather all the hair right here. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a kiss curl thing. So I'm going to put some edge control on that and hope it starts curling. You see how like it's not staying in place? I'm just going to do them like really messy. To be honest with you, if I let them set for longer, they would have turned out a little bit better and more set than this, but since I have no patience, this is what you get. And we're gonna let like these longer parts of my hair, I'm gonna let those come down and start to be on my hairline as well instead of brushing them all back. I'm gonna brush all this down. See, like that's starting to curl up. I'm gonna leave that out. I don't wanna put that away because I want it to be messy. I'm gonna take more of them up and just start swooping again. And with these parts, I usually just drag them down, not really tuck them as much. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for my sideburns. We're gonna drag it out like so. So I can still manipulate them, but because they have edge control on them, but they're not really set in place, so they're like more dramatic and it's not like glued down to your head. So that's how I like my edges to be done. I prefer this way over the first look because they're just really pretty to me. They remind me of actual like baby hairs. You know, baby hairs aren't like glued to your head. Like they're just, they look more natural and less manipulated, you know, just a chill look. So like this started to curl up and stuff like that. I just like them really not in place. So this is what it looks like on this side, and then this is what my edges look like on this side. Very messy, very chill, very cute. Okay, so that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Heavy on the subscribe, and make sure you comment anything down below that you want to see in the future from my channel. Make sure you click the bell so that you're notified every single time I post. And also follow my Instagram if you haven't already. My name will be on the screen right there. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.